Alright, so this is like the fourth or fifth game in the last few days of clan battles. This does end up being another pretty good example of just not pushing into areas you don't need to. We do have A cap, we get C cap, or we get A cap, we get C cap, and then I think it's Marseille on the outside there, 1-2-3 line, and I didn't really pay attention to how Kleber played it. And Des Moines ended up kind of rolling kind of this way, then backing up, and then rolling up here, just for future reference solutions if you're in a situation like that. Instead of being fully visible right here alongside this island, which you'll see later, roll here, because then you can use this island for your front. Anything over there you can back up just enough that they can't see you either, because they had nothing wide over here. So if you pay attention to that, you can really mitigate some damage. You're welcome to put your health out there and help out if ships are going to shoot you instead of your friends. But unfortunately, with the constant need to W, unfortunately, for our team, like really in all reality, Mastermind had no reason to go past here. And he just sort of keeps going. And you'll see that this Conde, we were able to fuck him up pretty good before he turned around, because he was pretty much the only one coming into, 1, 2, 3, 4 ships. Not everybody was able to shoot him, but that left him at a pretty big disadvantage. And had he kept coming or stayed out here and kept firing, unless he had some perfect juking going on, he probably wouldn't have lasted long. And that's kind of what we end up doing. Our ships sort of roll towards them, and then now it's in their favor. It's their advantage. We're very close. They can see us. I do know that some of their ships are unspotted, so they're probably going this way, as expected. And so you can see that I'm still like in sort of a ready to go either way on the 10 line here, but I'm thinking to myself, well, I guess I need to turn around because our ships just keep going forward. I don't know why they are, but again, we have A, we have C. They've just now appeared on the 2 line to come around and do something about that. So long term here, that my thinking would be, okay, they're probably going to pick up A, and if I'm over there on the A side, how can I move to make this difficult for them? Like for instance, if I'm the Marseille, I know that Napoli is going to have to turn into the cap. So if he's still visible when he does that, hopefully he can get a lucky shot. Kleber probably should be lining up to go play fuck games on that island in the Crescent. That would be a thought that I'd have, and that would put him away from Moscow Stalin radar. Napoli doesn't have Hydro, so I'd say Kleber would have a good chance to at least fuck him up. I think they end up spotting another ship over there. 5, 6. Looks like, yeah, their other DD's unspotted.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Oh. And unfortunately, he ends up getting killed pretty quick.
Engine boost activated. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And then later on in the game, basically, what ends up happening, as everybody pretty much dies, I basically end up with a choice of, okay, I know the DD's going to C. I'm looking at the mini-map. Their BB's up here now. There's a cruiser here, and Conde can simply move into this area and fire at me. So I decide I would have a better chance of killing the DD and praying for the points, and then turning up here. So now he can't shoot at me. It's just the BB. and I can attempt something, right? You know, BP didn't have a ton of health at that point, I don't think. But rolling straight through there just did not seem like a good idea to me. In hindsight, not being able to kill the DD because he had smoke probably would have been my better chance. So I just roll through here and try to get that DD. So that was my bad. But yeah, we just got to stop Wing into stuff for no reason. I know I keep hammering that on these videos, but a little bit more forethought in what you see going on. Oh, Napoli's here. We haven't seen that other DD. He's probably with him. Marseille's over here. Marseille, did you get spotted before or after while the Napoli was in smoke? Oh, you were. Okay. Were you in a smoke fire penalty? No? Okay. So we know the DD's there. Like, communication like that is pretty important. And then, you know, other just little things. Like, the Napoli didn't end up turning. Okay, cool. So, because of how late Kleber came back this way, I think he was low health from trades. Maybe you're making trades that are not worth making, and you're taking too much damage. Just little stuff to think about. I'm just noticing there are a lot of games where when we do really well, generally speaking, they're giving it to us. You know, those longer fights where people are thinking about what I'm saying and they're not just Wing into us, where we, you know, one or two ships and most of us are able to shoot it. Those are the easy games that we end up winning. And when we do that to them, we give them the advantage, we generally lose by a landslide. So just some things to think about with these recordings.